Hey guys, back with another MapleStory video here. This time, I'm doing a video on what is the most underrated and overlooked way to get stronger, to do more damage, and it's really what all the biggest whales are focusing on right now. And the best part is that it's really free to play friendly. It doesn't cost a lot. You can't instantly achieve it by paying for it, so you want to stay tuned for this and find out. So have you ever wondered why you see people with the prettiest player card, right? Full necro, mythic secondary weapon, the 3/3M label, the pets, everything everything looks top tier, but they just don't do as much damage as you thought they would, right? Maybe it's someone that's a new whale coming in, someone you just previously re-rolled, and you're just curious, maybe that class isn't that strong, or why their stats aren't as good as you thought they were. And the simple reason is because they're just not high enough level. People ask me all the time, why do they not have 40k physical attack? Why do they not have the percent stats? Stats aren't as good. They do their links, they do their legion, they have all the ults, they have all the full necro, mythic secondary, level 50 weapon, whatever it is, and they're just getting beat out by someone that doesn't even have full necro, that they don't have a mythic secondary, and they're just, they're getting smashed in damage, right? And the simple reason is because they're 20 levels lower than that X person, and they've been playing the game much shorter. And so there's a few reasons why levels are so important. I'm going to break it down, and why the top whales are trying to get more levels to get stronger. So I'm just going to quickly go through the rankings in my server and just show you all these top tier DPS, right? Exogen, Richinghauer, all these are the strongest of their class. You see, we have a lot. So the top Nightwalker, Trash, the top Ice Lightning Mage, the top Hero. These are all the strongest, and not just the server, but in the game, right? And they're all 230 plus. Exogen is 236, and there's people even 228, just trying to get to higher levels. And why is that? Well, let's first start off by talking about hyperstats. Right? A lot of these players are party EXP because they know how important levels are. And you see, if someone's level 236 or even 230, right, they have 14 more hyper points to put into hyper stats. That's extra percent stats compared to me. And just imagine someone that's level 206, right? So that's a huge different free percent stats that, even though they're party EXP, they're still going to have over someone that's 20, 30 levels lower than them, right? And then the next point, increased levels, is extra V matrix slots, adding decent nodes, right? Everyone has their 2v1, 2v2 skills, their perfect trios, whatever it is, maxed out. But what separates them is these decent nodes, right? So take a look. I'm only level 216. I'm missing 3 slots, but I have decent speed infusion. That's a free 9% BA, 3.4% physical attack. Decent sharp eyes, 12% crit damage. And these are all things, decent sharp eyes you cannot get from any other class. You can't pre-buff it. Decent advanced blessing, yes, you can get that from a bishop, but in Covert, you can't get that, right? So that's why Covert scores, levels are so important for things like Covert. Decent speed infusion, you rarely ever run with a Thunderbreaker or a Buccaneer, so that's usually free 9% boss attack. And so these are just things that you cannot unlock unless you level more every 5 levels, right? And so if you're not a paladin, you're going to have decent combat order. Even hyper body is a big one, and it just allows you to open up another slot for your decent special nodes for defense smash or whatever it is that you're using. And it's just free stats, right? Free percent stats that you, again, cannot use unless you're gaining levels. And this also doesn't even include the matrix points you get per level to max your nodes. And then the final one is the symbols. And this is why a lot of the top tier whales are focusing on getting to level 230, because they get an extra symbol, right? And so at 215, you get this Choo Choo Island one, and that's free physical attack. I just got to level 216. I've only been 215 for about a few weeks, and I already got an extra almost 900 physical attack. And so that is huge, right? That's free to play attack. And you see I got 2300 attack for my symbols. My Demon Slayer was at 3,300. And just imagine what someone 230 plus was getting free attack, probably close to 5,000 just from being higher level, right? So this is what a lot of the top tier players are doing. Yes, it's expensive for auto battle, right? But you don't really, as long as you're using hot time, right? You have your kinship rings, you have a good party, and you're having all the EXP items, right? You have so many different avenues to level, and it's really what allows, even lesser geared players to do just as much damage. So I hope this helps. I hope this gives you insight how important leveling is. If you want to get stronger, it's free to play friendly. And if you have any ideas of what you want to see in future content, let me know in the comments below. Thanks for watching. I'll see you next time.